Remember that metallic click when your dad snapped each silver branch into place? Aluminum Christmas trees arrived in 1958, and by 1963, over 1 million sold every year. Your family paid $25 to $35, about $250 today, for that space-age beauty from Sears. You'd sit in the dark watching the color wheel rotate, red, then blue, then green washing across those shimmering branches. No lights allowed, fire hazard. Just that hypnotic wheel casting its glow while the tree transformed every few seconds. Then, 1965 hit. Charlie Brown Christmas made everyone laugh at artificial trees, and suddenly that futuristic silver seemed cold, empty. Your grandparents were right all along. It had no pine smell, no tradition, no soul. The Back to Nature movement of 1970 killed the aluminum dream completely. Today's pre-lit artificial trees can't match that space-age optimism we felt back then. That shimmering symbol of tomorrow has vanished completely. You remember that sound? That soft glug-glug as tiny bubbles climbed through colored liquid? Carl Otis invented them in 1946, and Noma sold sets for $3.50, about $45 today. You'd plug them in and wait, 10, 15 minutes sometimes. Then finally, the methylene chloride heated up. The first bubble rose. Kids raced to see which tube started first. The glass felt warm in your hands. That gentle gurgling, barely audible, but you heard it. We all did. The 1970s killed them. Too hot. The liquid toxic if broken. The energy crisis of 1973 made them wasteful, and safer mini lights replaced them by 1976. Nobody leaves lights burning all night anymore like our parents did. Today's LED strands can't match that hypnotic, patient magic of waiting for those bubbles to start their endless climb. That mesmerizing ritual has disappeared completely.
You remember that metallic shh when you grabbed a handful from the box? National Tinsel Company sold them for 99 cents, 2,000 strands for about $8 today. But here's what nobody knew until 1972. They contained lead. Your mom placed each strand individually, taking 2 hours for one tree. Your dad just tossed handfuls. More realistic, he'd say. That silver shimmer caught every light perfectly. You'd find strands in the carpet until July. The cat ate them. They stuck to everything. Then the FDA banned lead tinsel in 1972. Toxic. The Mylar replacement never stuck right, looked cheap, created an ecological nightmare. Nobody had the patience anymore anyway. Today's pre-decorated trees can't match that painstaking ritual of making your tree shimmer one strand at a time. That labor-intensive perfection has vanished completely. You remember how fragile they felt in your hands? That thin glass, cold against your palm. Corning Glassworks made them here when World War II stopped German imports. They cost 25 cents to $1 each in 1950, about $3 to $12 today. Your mom unwrapped each one from newspaper every year. 3 or 4, always broken in the box. That sick crunch. The survivors went back up, their color so vibrant plastic could never replicate. Your face reflected back, distorted and strange. Shiny Bright sold out in 1962, and by the 1970s, unbreakable plastic dominated everything. Families got tired of replacing broken treasures every season. We stopped treating ornaments like precious heirlooms worth saving. Today's shatterproof balls can't match that heart-stopping moment when you almost dropped one. That delicate, irreplaceable beauty has disappeared completely.
remember that chemical smell when your dad sprayed snow flock on the tree? Sharp and unmistakable. The flock craze hit in 1960, and professional services charged $15 to $25 per tree, about $150 to $250 today. Your dad covered the floor with newspapers, while mom wore a mask, sometimes. You kids got banished to another room. Then came the wait. 48 hours to dry. That velvet texture when you finally touched it. White powder falling for weeks afterward. You'd vacuum white needles until March. The 1980s brought toxic chemical warnings, and suddenly nobody wanted that mess anymore. The back-to-natural trend killed artificial snow completely. Pre-flock trees eliminated the ritual, the effort, the pride. Today's perfect store-bought trees can't match that snowy transformation we created with our own hands. That labored winter magic has melted away completely. You remember the warmth of that light bulb glowing inside? Your mom or grandma made hers in ceramic class between 1965 and 1975. Atlantic Mold sold the kits for $8 to $12, about $75 to $110 today. She'd paint each branch meticulously with green glaze, then wait anxiously through the kiln firing. Would it crack? Those plastic bulbs pressed into tiny holes, red, blue, yellow, green, the light inside making them glow. Heavier than it looked when you picked it up. Ceramic hobby shops closed by the late 1970s, and suddenly handmade meant kitschy instead of special. Mass production killed the craft movement. The next generation wanted minimalism, not hours of careful painting and firing. Today's factory-made decorations can't match the pride of something created with our own hands, given with love. That handcrafted glow has gone dark completely.
You remember pulling those tissue paper bells and balls apart? That delicate accordion opening so carefully because one wrong move tore everything. Beisel Company sold them for 50 cents to $2, about $5 to $20 today. Imported from Japan and Germany. Red, green, gold. Your mom thumbtacked them to the ceiling and they'd float when you walked underneath, almost weightless. That old paper smell after 11 months in the box. Glitter everywhere that never came off your fingers. Plastic inflatables invaded in the 1970s, and suddenly tissue paper seemed too fragile, too risky. Fire hazard near the lights, they tore if you breathed wrong. Kids weren't allowed to touch them, and honestly, they rarely survived more than 5 Christmases anyway. Today's indestructible decorations can't match that precious, delicate beauty we protected so carefully each year. That tissue paper magic has torn away forever. You remember that crinkle sound unrolling it? 25 feet of mylar shimmer for 99 cents to $2.99, about $10 to $30 today. Silver, gold, red, green. Your dad draped it around the tree in big swooping loops. The family debate, generous swags or tight wraps. It caught every light and magnified the glow. Static made it stick to your hair, your clothes, everything. The cat destroyed it overnight. By January, it was an impossible tangle. You'd just throw it out and buy new next year. The 1990s minimalism killed our maximalist hearts. Suddenly, all that shimmer looked tacky instead of festive. Electrical hazards when it touched the lights. Sophisticated ribbon garlands replaced our metallic waves. Today's understated elegance can't match that explosion of affordable glamour we wrapped around everything in sight. That tinsel tsunami has receded completely. You remember
remember that hollow sound when you tap them? Empire Plastics and General Foam made those glowing yard figures 34 to 48 inches tall, $15 to $40 each, about $140 to $380 today. Santa, snowmen, choir boys. Your dad wired them to the ground, but strong winds sent them flying anyway. You'd find your Santa 2 yards over after a storm. That plastic smell when the 40-watt bulb inside heated up, 6 or 8 stacked in the garage come January. Inflatable decorations invaded in the 1990s, and suddenly our glowing plastic friends looked outdated. Energy crisis made those bulbs wasteful, the plastic cracked in extreme cold. We stopped driving around the neighborhood raiding everyone's displays. Today's giant inflatables can't match the pride of having the best lit house on the block, that silent competition with every neighbor. That glowing plastic parade has ended completely. You remember that old cardboard smell when you pulled it from the drawer? Glitter that stuck to your fingers for days? Kruger and Tuck imported them from Germany for 25 cents to $1, about $3 to $10 today. 24 windows, not 25. You'd open one each morning before school. That satisfying pop of the perforated door. Behind it, a vintage illustration. Never chocolate, just pictures. Angels, stars, shepherds. The calendar hung on your wall all December with a thumbtack. Siblings fought over whose day it was to open. Chocolate advent calendars arrived in the 1980s, and suddenly cardboard seemed worthless. Kids wanted candy, not pictures. Nobody had patience for reusing paper calendars year after year. The disposable culture killed that daily ritual of anticipation without reward. Today's treasure-filled countdowns can't match that pure, simple act of counting down with nothing but images and imagination. That illustrated anticipation has closed forever. You remember your dad's vocabulary during that ritual? Sitting on the living room floor with 50 dead bulbs spread around him? General Electric and Noma sold those testers for $2 to $5, about $20 to $50 today. Necessary because lights were wired in series. One dead bulb killed the entire string. He'd test each one methodically. That little shock when you weren't careful. The box of replacements beside him, 90 minutes to fix a 25-cent problem. Finally finding the culprit, relief washing over his face. The late 1980s brought parallel wired lights that stayed lit even with dead bulbs. Pre-tested sets you could throw away for $5 or $10 if they failed. Nobody had patience for testing anymore. We lost that passed-down skill, that frustrating father-son ritual of fixing instead of replacing. Today's plug-and-play convenience can't match that hard-earned victory when the whole string finally blazed to life. That maddening tradition has burned out completely. You remember the itch? Hours later, your hands still burning. National Tinsel and Bystol sold it for 50 cents to $1.50, about $5 to $15 today. Fiberglass spun impossibly fine. Your mom wore gloves to apply it, usually. She'd drape it at the base of the tree, across the mantle, that cloud-like appearance, ethereal under the lights. Then the itching started. Don't touch your eyes, don't scratch. The fibers floating in the air made everyone sneeze. You'd vacuum for months finding invisible strands. The 1970s revealed what we'd been handling all along. Dangerous fiberglass, skin irritation, respiratory problems. FDA warnings followed in the 1980s. Safer fake snow appeared, and suddenly nobody missed that beautiful torture. Older generations who knew better refused to touch it. Lesson learned the hard way. Today's safe substitutes can't match that ethereal magic we created despite the price our hands paid. That shimmering danger has dissolved completely.
You remember that soft yellow glow through the curtains, visible from down the street? Noma and General Electric sold electric candles with plastic flames for $3 to $6 each, about $30 to $60 today. One in every front window. Your dad installed them first week of December. The cord snaking across the sill, timer clicking on at 5 p.m. sharp. The whole neighborhood had the same display. That unity, everyone participating in the same colonial tradition of welcome. The 1990s brought decoration diversity, and suddenly uniformity felt boring instead of comforting. LED candles looked more realistic by the 2000s. Individualism replaced community aesthetic. Today's varied displays can't match that feeling of belonging when every house glowed identically. That unified tradition has dimmed forever. You remember feeling that wire through the fabric? Your mom bending it into perfect loops? 2.5 to 4 inches wide, $3 to $8 per yard, about $8 to $20 today. Plaid, velvet, gold lame. She'd make enormous bows for the tree. The bigger, the fancier. Wire edges held the shape year after year. A whole storage box just for bows. Hours creating those perfect loops that never sagged. Late 1990s brought cheap, pre-made bows everywhere. Minimalism rejected more is more. The time investment stopped justifying results. Today's ready-made decorations can't match that pride in handcrafted elegance. Each bow shaped by her hands. That ribbon artistry has unraveled completely. You remember the warmth from those tiny bulbs glowing through miniature windows? Department 56 launched in 1976, and by 1985, we were obsessed. $15 to $30 per piece initially, about $80 to $160 today. Snow Village, Dickens Village, you'd set up the entire village on a special table. Cotton batting for snow, mirror pieces for ponds, each year one new building. The catalog arrived in October like scripture. Your family debated which piece to add next. Unwrapping each delicate house became sacred ritual. The late 1990s brought market saturation. Too many pieces, too expensive. Some rare buildings hit $200 or more. Storage became a nightmare, fragile, bulky, endless. The younger generation showed zero interest in inheriting collections. Today's simple decorating can't match that obsessive world building we did together, that investment in miniature magic growing year by year. That cherished village has shut down completely. You remember that cardboard smell after 11 months in the box? That flocked beard you wanted to touch? Flat cardboard or plastic, 12 to 24 inches tall, $1 to $5, about $10 to $50 today. Simple features, rosy cheeks, that distinctive 1950s design we didn't appreciate then. You'd unfold them carefully and thumbtack one to your bedroom door. 5 or 6 different Santas throughout the house, stored flat, tiers repaired with Scotch tape every year. The 1980s wanted realistic 3D plastic instead. Cardboard seemed cheap, disposable. We stopped valuing that mid-century simplicity and vibrant color. Today's elaborate decorations can't match those cheerful, uncomplicated faces watching over us. That vintage warmth has faded completely.
You remember how heavy they felt when you picked one up? 2 to 3 pounds of solid cast metal, $20 to $40 per set, about $100 to $200 today. Santa, snowmen, reindeer designs. Your family needed them because the new suburban house had no fireplace mantle. You'd place them on the buffet or piano. Mom polished the brass before using them each year, that cold metal touch, balancing the full stockings carefully so they wouldn't tip. Late 1990s brought cheap command hooks that stuck anywhere. Brass fell out of style. Those heavy holders became a burden to move and store. Today's lightweight solutions can't match that permanence, that investment in maintaining tradition even without a hearth. That weighted heritage has lifted away completely. You remember that stiff, starched cotton? Those embroidered threads catching the kitchen light. $1 to $3 each, about $10 to $30 today. Your mom switched them out December 1st like clockwork. Regular towels disappeared, Christmas towels appeared. Pot holders hung on display. She'd iron them before using. That drawer reserved just for seasonal lemons. The collection growing every year. Gifts exchanged between women, expected, appreciated. Paper towels dominated by the 1990s. The seasonal swap seemed like too much work. Minimalism rejected excess linens nobody had time to wash and iron anymore. Today's disposable convenience can't match that attention to detail, transforming even the kitchen into Christmas. That festive ritual has dried up completely. You remember that crackle when the needle dropped? That familiar static before Bing Crosby's voice filled the room? $3 to $6 per album, about $30 to $60 today. Bing, Nat King Cole, Andy Williams on Columbia and RCA Victor. Day after Thanksgiving, the first play of the season. Family arguments about which album went on first. Cleaning the vinyl with that special cloth. Skipping on the worn tracks you'd played 100 times. A storage box only for Christmas records. Cassettes arrived in the 1980s, CDs in the 1990s. Streaming killed it all by the 2000s. Compilations replaced the albums we knew by heart. Today's instant playlists can't match that ritual of sliding the record from its sleeve, that specific memory tied to each scratch and pop. That crackling soundtrack has gone silent forever. You remember that fresh popcorn smell filling the living room? The needle prick in your fingertips after the third hour? $2 to $3 in materials, about $20 to $30 today for a 6-foot garland. 3 to 5 hours of work, the family sitting in a circle with heavy thread, kids eating more than threading, racing to finish before everything dried out, that crunch when popcorn broke, cats and dogs stealing pieces when you weren't looking. By the 1980s, nobody had that kind of time anymore. The garlands molded within 2 weeks, attracted mice and bugs. Plastic versions lasted forever with zero effort. Today's reusable decorations can't match that from-scratch connection. Hands working together, creating something beautiful and temporary. That handmade tradition has unstrung completely. You remember the weight of those solid wood blocks in your hands? That painted texture worn smooth from years of handling?
$5 to $15, about $50 to $150 today. NOEL, in individual letters. Your dad or grandpa made them in the garage. Displayed on the mantle, the buffet, the windowsill. You'd arrange them differently each year. Kids played with them off-season. Repainted every 3 or 4 years when the letters faded. Mass-produced versions flooded stores in the 1990s. Craft culture declined. Handmade looked too simple, too plain compared to elaborate store displays. Today's sophisticated decorations can't match those hours your grandfather invested creating something specifically for your home with his own hands. Those wooden letters have spelled their last forever.
You remember the weight of those heavy ceramic mugs? Hot cocoa warming your hands on Christmas morning? Fitz and Floyd, Sakura, $20 to $60 per set, about $100 to $300 today. Santa face mugs, holly borders, snowmen plates, used only December through January. You'd unwrap each piece from newspaper storage. Set the Christmas table formally. Kids fought over specific mugs, hand-washed carefully afterward, re-wrapped for next year. The 2000s said use regular dishes year-round. Storage became a burden. Breakage accumulated. Minimalism rejected seasonal excess. Today's everyday dishware can't match that December-only rule that made each piece precious. That formal table setting announcing Christmas had truly arrived, that festive tradition has been cleared completely. You remember that fuzzy texture, the irresistible urge to pet Santa's beard, cardboard with flocked coating, 8 to 20 inches tall, $2 to $8, about $20 to $80 today. The flocking made everything three-dimensional. Fuzzy beard, textured red suit. You'd stand them on shelves, the mantle, tabletops. Kids mesmerized, wanting to touch constantly. But the flocking shed. Red fuzz everywhere. Lost more coating every year you stored them. The coating deteriorated too fast, created constant mess. By the 1980s, plastic 3D figures looked better and lasted longer without shedding. Today's durable decorations can't match that tactile magic, that fuzzy dimension that made flat cardboard feel alive under your fingertips. That textured wonder has worn away completely.
Remember that tiny tinkle of jingle bells when your mom moved? The pinprick attaching her corsage to her good coat. Florists and dime stores sold corsages for $2 to $5, about $20 to $50 today. Door swags ran $5 to $10, plastic greenery, velvet ribbon, miniature bells. Your mom pinned hers before church every December Sunday. Every woman there wore one. Stored in tissue paper, sometimes the refrigerator. Silent competition about whose looked fanciest. The 1970s casual culture killed formal accessories overnight. Suddenly, corsages looked fussy, old-fashioned. Feminism rejected required feminine displays. Door wreaths replaced swags. Today's understated style can't match that visual announcement women wore proudly, that community bonding through festive fashion everyone participated in together. That decorative tradition has unpinned forever.